Hi guys, I'm Apurv. I'm an intern at Rocket Fuel and also co-founder with Freshmentors. I'll jump straight. I know it's late, so I'll explain the problem. The problem me and my co-founders faced was that we realized there is about 5 million people who are applying to undergrad colleges every year. The things that they have to do is select a college, write their application, write their personal statement, get good scores in SAT. And there's a lot of people who help them in this. There's a lot of stakeholders, and we asked these guys, who are your stakeholders? So we did this alpha survey on about 200 students in India and Singapore. A lot of them consult private counselors. Some of them, the lucky ones who are in US, visit their colleges. Some of them answered how satisfied they were. I'm sorry the colors are not showing up very well, but it is 52% on the not satisfied pie. It is satisfied on 13%, and it is somewhat satisfied on 35%. And this is okay, and I'm sure they're doing the counselors are doing a good job. But the kind of money that they're charging is about $1,000 per application, and they have incentive to increase that. And this is something we don't like. That's a lot of money, and there's a lot of arbitrage that real students in Stanford, MIT can make. They can be helping these guys, and so we founded Freshmentors, and let me show you what Freshmentors does.
Applying to college? Confused about admissions, majors, dorm life, scholarships, and 100 other things? Where could you find reliable answers to all these questions? Let's be honest, one-to-one attention, personalized guidance, and relevant information are expensive and hard to find. Enter Freshmentors. Freshmentors is the ultimate solution for college advice directly from current college students already attending your target university. Our mentoring team consists of the most successful college students, selected through an extensive application, interview, and training process, so you know you are in good hands. You can get free 5-minute web chats where you can know which mentors are the right fit for you. Then, get one-to-one video chats to receive authentic and real advice about the application process and what college is really like. You can also get detailed essay reviews and editing based on exhaustive critiquing rubrics. You can even get your application reviewed by multiple mentors to know how strong your application is and your chances of getting into your target colleges. And not just that, you can get all this at a fraction of the price paid to other services. Want more? Once you get into your dream college, you can become a mentor with us and earn back anything you spent and more. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for free now to leap closer to your dream university.
So that is what we do, and let me quickly run through our business model. This is a symbiotic platform where current students from universities connect with high school students, for example, and go through 3 big products. The products we have right now are video chats, essay reviews, and application reviews. Each of them, I might want to clarify application reviews. You basically post in your profile your scores, your essays, and you can select the kind of mentors you'd like to run through your profile and see how much they like it. They can rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 and suggest schools that they think might be most relevant to you. The charging is either per service, and it's to the tune of $25 per service, half an hour video chat or an essay review, or there's a subscribed packages that you could be buying. We launched an alpha end of January this year, and the kind of response we got, this was week 1 of signups. This was week 2 of signups, and it seems to us that there is relevant interest in the idea. We had about 180 enrolled applicants and 234 enrolled mentors. The lifetime value of each customer as we currently stand is an assumption right now. We're running a private beta as we speak since the start of May, and I'll get to that in just a second. But we think it's currently at $200. These are 2 products that we intend to add maybe in 2 years from now, depending on how things go, and might increase the lifetime value to about $300. The kind of market size we're talking about right now is 80,000. Those are the two markets we are focusing on, India and US, just to maintain quality of what we have built so far. What that translates into dollars is about 2.5 billion of a market opportunity. Let me show you what our website looks like. This is Freshmentors, and I'm signed in as a mentee. I'm sorry the resolution is not very well, but I can view mentors based on my profile. So I'm signed in. I'm looking as a mechanical engineering student applying to the US, and it shows me recommended mentors based on little algorithm that does a basic matching of your attributes. And it seems like these are the mentors that it matches me to. Let's go and look ahead into this one here. I can schedule chats with her or NSA review or quick connect going this way. And she's actually online. Let's see what she says. Hi, Cassandra. My son is applying to MIT and Stanford for computer science. What is your opinion?
I would think that MIT and Stanford ranking-wise, they're both the same. We both have excellent academics and research, but I have to say that Stanford really excels in the startup environment. And if that's something that your son is interested in, then he should definitely go there. In fact, my good friend Apple, who also goes to school at Stanford, just started this company called Freshmentors, and he's having a really amazing experience.
Thank
so
you.
That's just my 2 cents.
We'll definitely make an application.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that was a little bit of a demo. Getting back to business, these are some of the competitors we face right now, and frankly, having been through some of their products, we think the kind of personalized attention that we are able to offer is better than some of these free versions. I know we're above in a price point. We're charging them some money. Most of these are free services, but no pain, no gain, I guess. You have to give some money to get great service. The one thing that is really working very well for us is I've been trying to get some help in Asia right now. We are hiring interns in Singapore, in India, and China who are helping us do sales sort of in their high schools, and that's working really well for us. I think that's sort of one of the big marketing strategies that we are going to follow. As we stand currently, we are hoping to go cash flow positive by end of year 3. We still haven't raised any money, and this was a sort of internal decision. When we sat down December last year, we were not sure of whether are we putting personal money into this or are we going to go get funding. So it's a chicken and egg problem, and a lot of people told us you don't get any funding unless you have a product. So we put in our money and built whatever I showed you. I think what happens next is we are going to start looking for funding starting this fall. Obviously, going this road, there's a lot of risks that are to be tackled, and only some of them we can foresee are the ones that we're facing now as we're running a beta. There's over 100 high school students consulting right now as we speak, so we're getting into those issues, mitigating them as they come along. And let me run you through what we have achieved in the last couple of months. We were presenting for Basis finals a couple of days ago, and it was actually tuned to tell them that what has happened since the start of Basis. This was our first business canvas, and this is what we have in May. So this is about 4 months after. And the changes that have happened are, we've added 2 big customer segments. This is a B2B sort of professional counselors model that has been added. So there's a lot of people who are making money in India and China, and obviously the first intuition was they're competitors. But we went to them and thought about making a composite partnership. So they get to let their clientele base talk to authentic mentors, and they get, I guess, better satisfaction. We do it on a sort of 60-40, 50-50, depending on how things work, partnership. We're adding value to the mentees. There's a lot of mentors who are writing lots of blogs in Chinese, in English, in Korean, and all this content will be free for high school students in those locations. The product has changed its design from where we were 3 months ago. Some of the features that have come in, I'll touch on the scalability part. This is sort of technical. We have now scaled to about 5,000 simultaneous chats that can go on at the same time. We've added some incentives for mentors. You can gain points with added reviews, better quality, and you can exchange these points for higher compensation with us. We just made 2 partnerships very recently, one with Los Altos High School in Palo Alto and one with the American School in New Delhi. In fact, 2 of my co-founders are currently in New Delhi making those partnerships. But the kind of customer growth we have had is this for the couple of months, and I think we're going to cap on the mentors at 150 to maintain a nice mentor-to-student ratio. The kind of the mentors that we have right now come from these universities, MIT, Stanford, Harvard, UCLA, etc. So apart from the mentors and the mentees, our team consists of 5 core members. We're ranging from product design to computer science to marketing. And obviously, we could not have achieved all of this without great mentors, and these are some of our mentors helping us. And in summary, this is Freshmentors. This is the kind of market opportunity we are looking at. We're going through validation as we speak. We have 150 mentors helping us, and we hope this is the plan to have a full launch by the end of the year. Help us get to where we would like to be.
So there are a lot of things I like about this. I think you guys sound like you have an interesting and impressive business plan, seem to be executing well. On risk, this is one. I see a ton of great things about this. And I'm going to ask about the one risk that I actually perceived that surprisingly wasn't listed, which is how confident are you that a random Stanford undergrad or random Harvard undergrad provides high quality mentoring in a way that delivers actual value.
Right.
I can see that even if they deliver crappy value and just bad advice, you can still end up making a lot of money. But I wonder about, so by way of analogy, there's a company that hires undergrads from the supposed top schools to provide tutoring in math or whatever, with this idea being that if you're a Berkeley undergrad, you must be a great math tutor. And the parents will pay a lot, to get these undergrads. And just frankly, some of them are not very good teachers.
Right.
But they still make a lot of money.
Right.
So how confident are you? So I can tell you for a fact that among the Stanford faculty, the majority of Stanford faculty don't really know what the undergraduate admissions criteria are for Stanford University, right? And I believe that the undergraduate population would know even less just what it takes to get admitted to Stanford.
Yep.
So
let me answer this in 2 parts. The first part that you mentioned about the quality is a big question because our real product is our mentors. What happened in March was, all these mentors that we have, I and my co-founders personally interviewed each of them. And the 150 that we have right now were sifted of 300 applications. We did extensive training with them. On our website is a little flash component that you undergo training. You should not have beer cans when you're interviewing with high school kids. Things like that, obviously basic infrastructural quality stuff. The second thing that we ran through was a couple of sort of general advice skills that you don't want to go towards, things that worked for you, and obviously not generalizing. So these guys have been put through training that we internally decided were best, and I can bring that document up if you'd like to have a closer look. But we spent, I think, about 3 weeks purely doing that, purely training them.
So let me just push back a bit on that. Do you know what it takes to get into?
I don't.
So exactly.
So that's my second answer.
You could still make a lot of money doing it.
The solution, the problem we are solving is not how you get into Stanford, but what it feels like to be at Stanford, what it feels like to be at MIT versus at Stanford, what dorm suits you best. If I am from, so this is real, I'm from India, and I had no one to know when I was applying to Princeton, for example. I did not know where should I be staying. And just having that orientation sort of 101 to Princeton was very valuable to me when I found a senior from high school. A lot of that obviously was his personal advice on, so this is what worked for me and this is probably what might work for you, but obviously to generalize anything of that sort is maybe even idiotic. I hope none of them will do that. The idea is not to get into Princeton. The idea is what it feels like to be at Princeton. The inside informations, how demanding are swimming classes, how demanding is the tennis training, how is Dr. Andrew Young's teaching, for example.
So I really like the presentation. The video is awesome. Everything is great.
Thanks.
I think good job to you. My question is, actually, no question is, my